Hello! Today's topic is what is Lolita fashion? Maybe you've come across a few pictures on the internet and you want to know what Lolita fashion is, or maybe a friend or a family member is into it and you want to know what it is, or maybe someone linked this video for you. So let's talk Lolita. It all started in Japan, but it has now slowly but surely spread its way all across the globe, even here in tiny Finland. And it is getting easier and easier to access the fashion, to buy the things, to make the things. As it gets bigger, it also gets easier to participate in. And even though the fashion started in Japan, it has its roots in Victorian fashion. It depends a bit on the sub-style and the style of a certain dress. For example, this takes more inspiration from Rococo, but the heart of Lolita is in Victorian fashion. And the main thing about every Lolita outfit is the silhouette, which means that the skirt starts from your natural waist instead of on your hips, and then it poofs out by petticoats. A cute outfit without petticoats is just a cute outfit. Lolita requires a petticoat, and it gives you that iconic shape of Lolita. And aside from the petticoat, the most important things about Lolita are modesty. You cover your shoulders and usually a bit of your arms, depending on how hot it is outside, but you cover your shoulders, your chest. There will absolutely never be cleavage in Lolita fashion, no. And the skirts are usually knee length or close to knee length. There are some brands nowadays that make a bit shorter skirts, but the general gist is that you cover your shoulders, your chest, and skirts come to your knees, and you usually cover your legs with knee socks or tights or something like that. And there are lots and lots of sub-genres of Lolita, but they all share the same silhouette. The most popular are Gothic, Sweet and Classic. And to just give a really quick overview, Gothic is where it all started, and it's mostly dark colors, dark theme prints, heavier fabrics like velvet and velveteen, and it has this elegant, mournful, almost vampire-ish elegance to it, whereas Sweet has a lot of bright colors and pastel colors like mint and pink and white and sax blue, and the prints are usually more fun and cute, like teddy bears, cookies, carousels, you name it, all kinds of cute stuff. And it's mostly an innocent looking fashion, just kind of cute and happy. And Classic Lolita is the most mature out of Lolita fashions. They have very toned down prints, they have a lot of floral prints. The colors are like ivory, brown, dusty pink, and the skirts are the longest. They can be mid-calf or knee length depending on, and they usually have an A-line petticoat, whereas Gothic can have both A-line and cupcake, but Sweet Lolita usually has a cupcake shape, and they have the most poof, generally speaking. I'll leave a link down below where Misaki Aoki explains the differences and shows different kind of outfits. And there are a lot of sub-styles. There is military, sailor, punk, Alice, Shirokuro, all kinds of sub-styles. And the thing that is the most important about all of them, again, is the petticoat and the shape and the coverage. And when it comes to choosing a sub-style, you don't have to just pick one and keep with it. Instead, you can try out everything and then decide which one is for you. For example, my closet is mostly Gothic Lolita, but I also have some classic pieces, and then I have things that are kind of in between of Gothic and classic. And that's usually how wardrobes work. In the beginning it's easier to buy just one thing. For example, if you're going Gothic, you have mostly black items, and then you want to try sweet and you buy a pink purse. But that purse doesn't go with anything, so you have to buy a whole lot of things to fit that purse. So in the beginning it's easier to focus on one style, and then you can branch out. And there are a lot of Lolitas who have a bit of everything, and depending on the day and the mood, they can switch from OTT sweet to really dark Gothic and really mature classic and all the lovely sub-styles that go in between. So you don't have to just pick one, you can mix and match however you like. And then let's talk a bit about what Lolita fashion is not. And I'm gonna start this by saying that whenever you're searching for information or clothes or pretty much anything about Lolita, always remember to put the word fashion after it. Because if you're looking to find something about this, it's Lolita fashion, because there is a book and a movie called Lolita by Vladimir Nabokov, but it has nothing to do with the fashion, and some people just make that connection, and they seriously don't have anything to do with each other. But if you just Google Lolita, you're gonna find unpleasant things. So let's start with the word fashion. And Lolita is also not a fetish, it is not sexy. Instead, like we just discussed, Lolita is very modest. You cover up almost your entire body with cuteness and pretty things. And there are some people who think that proper Lolita fashion is sexy, but there is also some people who think My Little Pony is sexy. They are a minority, and I am not discriminating against anyone, but Lolita fashion itself is not sexy. What you will find on eBay, if you search with the word Lolita, are all kinds of different outfits that are not actually Lolita fashion. So let's not touch that. It's not safe. It's not sanitary. And another thing Lolita is not, it's not cosplay. There are some anime and manga characters that wear Lolita fashion, and you can cosplay them, but then you are cosplaying the character and not the fashion, because the fashion is fashion. And you can wear it to conventions. I have done so myself, but that doesn't make it a cosplay any more than wearing a jeans and a t-shirt to a convention. It is a fashion on itself and not a cosplay. Also, maid uniforms have nothing to do with Lolita. It's another thing that pops up on Google or on eBay if you just search for Lolita, but these are completely two separate things, and let's just leave it at that. There are some Lolita outfits that include an apron, but that is for the cuteness, not for the maid uniform. They are different things, and let's be happy about it. There are a lot of things that Lolita is and is not. This was just a very quick overview, and if you have any more specific questions, feel free to leave them down below and I will try to answer. And Lolita fashion isn't only about skirts and dresses either. There is a style that is sometimes referred to boys style Lolita, and that means kodona and ouji, and those are the princely fashions. They are sometimes considered a part of Lolita and sometimes a sister fashion to it, but they are very close to each other in as they wear the same blouses, a lot of same accessories, maybe a bit less bows. But the key difference is that instead of having skirts and dresses, you wear pants and shorts. The most popular is a knee-length pant that is a bit baggy, and they can also be full-length pants, they can be very short pants. It's depending on the style you're going for, and I have a whole video about Lolita and Kodona and stuff, so you can check that out if you are more interested. So the fashion Lolita offers both skirts and pants to choose from, and there is also a sub-style called brolita, which comes from bro or brother and Lolita, and it means that a male person is wearing Lolita. And to me, no matter who wears Lolita, it's just Lolita, but the term brolita, it makes searching for tips, for example, easier. And it is very highly accepted for males or boys to wear Lolita as well, even though it is a sad fact that a lot of people who are outside of the fashion think that it's some kind of cross-dressing, or, not my words, that they are gay or confused or whatever, and that is not the case. They just like the outfit, they just like the fashion, and they want to wear it, and that's all there is to it, really. The same as the boys' style is worn mostly by ladies. I myself love wearing knee pants and playing like a prince, so both genders can wear whatever clothes they want, and luckily Lolita communities are very accepting of both, and I absolutely love that fact because there are so few of us, so let's not pick on each other, please. But that was it for this week's video. I hope it was informative, and I have already made videos on where to buy Lolita if you are interested in starting the fashion. I have cording tips, all kinds of beginner videos that I will list here, and they will all be linked down below. And if you're interested in what my personal Lolita looks like, I have Lolita lookbooks. If you check my channel, I have playlists, so there are tips for beginners and there is also lookbooks. And I am also working on a kodona or ouji lookbook, so that will either be up or will be up soon, depending on when you're watching this video. So I have a lot of further videos and tips, but if you have any questions, please feel free to ask them. If you have any requests for future videos or tutorials, feel free to leave them down below, and I will see you again next Wednesday.